Good evening, Bozeman, and welcome to tonight's special edition of the Evening Soil Report, where we bring you the history, formation, and current updates on the soils that you love most. Tonight we have a very special edition of the Evening Soil Report. We'll be stopping in Duluth, Minnesota, Breckenridge, Colorado, and Keithville, Louisiana to visit our beloved host's favorite hometown soils. We will be looking at the geologic histories that formed our parent materials and comparing our annual water budgets.
My favorite soil, the Miskoiki series, came from Duluth, Minnesota. The Miskoiki is a prominent right off Lake Superior, which was formed in the Mesoproterozoic Rift Valley during the Mid-Continental Rift, where the continental crust was spread very thin. In the Wisconsin glaciation about 10,000 years ago, this rift was then scoured by glaciers advancing and retreating over the sandstone to fill of the rift. This created sandy deposits that are overlain by my parent material, clay till, and lacustrine deposits. Today the soil is more notable in its lower water deficit and the more humid climate of Minnesota. The series has been a rise in agricultural use, which gives the potential for more new problems to arise in the future.
My favorite soil, the Frisco series, came from Breckenridge, Colorado. It all started about 80 million years ago, during the late Cretaceous period, when the Laramide arrived. After extensive erosion, the deposits were brought to the surface. The dry, acidic soil covers regions most commonly used for outdoor recreation. The Frisco series is also heavily impacted by the dry climate of Colorado, putting a near constant strain on available water resources and favoring drought-resistant plants such as pine trees. Over to you, Lee.
Thanks, Corinne. My favorite soil, the Keithville series, came from Keithville, Louisiana. Since no rocks are exposed in Louisiana, our soils basically all came from somewhere else. These coastal plain sediments contain alluvium from nearby higher elevations, such as the Ouachita Mountains. The Ouachitas were built during a collision of the South American and Laurentia plates. The tension folded, faulted, and uplifted sandstone and shale deposits ranging from Ordovician to Carboniferous in age. Isostatic adjustment in river systems helped to erode these mountains over time. These river systems traveled south towards the Mississippi River, eventually reaching the Gulf of Mexico. Along the way, these river systems laid down sand and clay alluvium deposits all throughout the coastal plains of northern Louisiana. Now on to the Keithville series annual water budget. As you can see, we have a surplus in storage from November to March. As long as you plant your pine trees in November, they should be hardy enough to handle the storage deficit and scorching temperatures we see in northwest Louisiana from late May to late September.
That's all for tonight on this week's Evening Soil Report. Next week, we also have another special edition on Montana State University's own Tony Hartshorn. Known to stand in a bucket of water for an entire class period and let ham rot at room temperature for weeks on end, we question, is Tony a genius or a madman?
Thanks, Corinne. That's the Evening Soil Report, and good night, Bozeman.